Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Hope we're enjoying our Saturday. I think it's still late morning, might be early afternoon when I'm recording this. I haven't actually looked, if I'm honest. We'll be talking a little bit about today. As the man on the thumbnail, as you can see, is Mr. Frank Kessié himself. We're talking a little bit about some interesting developments that sort of came out really from Italy. And what that means, really, because I've got some interesting thoughts about it. We'll also be talking about a new team coming in for Reguilon and hopefully taking him away this summer. We'll jump straight in to Frank Kessié and we will talk a little bit about kind of this whole strange link, really. So let me start anyway. So this came out last night and I was playing poker and I saw it and I thought, that's interesting. I'm definitely going to have to talk about that tomorrow. FYI, I came second. Didn't do too badly in the old poker. We did play Marika and I did win both, so slight wins. Anyway, Frank Kessié. So this came out from Massimo Moretto and it says that Frank Kessié is open to leaving FC Barcelona as his relationship with Xavi is at an all-time low. The midfielder wants to move to the Premier League and it will not be short of offers, right? So that was last night. On top of that, from the Gazzetta dello Sport in Italy, it says that Tottenham Hotspur are taking, are taking the first steps to take Frank Kessié away from right under Juventus' noses and who have been trying to finalise a deal with Barcelona. Spurs have, quote, forcefully entered the scene. That's an interesting choice of words. For the midfielder and are ready to give Barcelona 15 million euros without any particular problems for what would be a permanent transfer, okay? So, again, a little bit there. Massimo Moretto added as well, Frank Kessié opens the door for an exit from Barcelona for the first time. He's willing to leave. Barcelona want 20 to 25 million euros and could also accept a loan with a buy obligation. Kessie's preference is a move to England and he won't lack offers. So, we've got a bit of an idea about how much it's going to cost and we've got a bit of an idea about potentially all teams that are interested in him, okay? So we know that Juventus are in for him, but obviously Juventus have a little bit of a financial fair play situation. If you didn't see, they did get fined for past financial fair play actions. Obviously, we know they had a points deduction as well because of situations. And obviously, look at our own Fabio Paratici and his situation. So you see, financial fair play is a situation at Juventus. We have been linked to Frank Kessié for years, okay? Years. This is a Fabio Paratici signing. This isn't a Ange Postecoglou signing, and I'll explain why in just a second. This is a Paratici signing, and also it's a bit of a bargain basement signing. He's cheap. Well, we're talking about Conor Gallagher, 40, 45, 50 million in that realm, somewhere within that. You're thinking Romeo Lavia at Southampton is going to cost 50 million. James Ward-Prowse is probably going to cost 40 to 50 million, somewhere in there. Kessie's going to cost 15 to 20 million euros. So about 15 to 20 million pounds, somewhere in there, right? Let's just call it that. That's bargain basement. My only thing is there more to come? Is this a situation where we've gone to Ange and said, look, you've got this list of midfielders. If you get him, we haven't got the money to stretch across the other positions we want. You still want two centre-halves? Absolutely fine. We're going to have to replace Kane if he goes. We're going to have to use that money there. So the money that we have needs to be stretched across a few places. If you are going to do that, you're not going to get your number one option in the midfield. Which obviously at the end of the day, we're going to end up spending money this summer, and a good amount. We don't have unlimited money. Financial fair play is a thing for a reason, and we have to be smart, okay? We also can't bring in 20 players in one summer and spend 500 million. It's not reasonable. It's not logical. Frank Kessié, I don't know, it doesn't fill me with excitement. It doesn't fill me with this sense of, hey, we're building a stellar midfield, a strong midfield. We want to build a creative midfield, right? Frank Kessié isn't that. Maddison is that. Bentancur is not really that, but Bentancur is a box-to-box midfielder who really can kickstart the attack, you know? I don't see Kessie being like that, like Rodrigo, and what Rodrigo really brings to the team. You know, and Ndombele can bring that injection of beating a midfielder, opening up a defence through getting the ball to the wingers or to Harry. Lo Celso the same, but Lo Celso carries the ball very well, presses high, those sort of things. I don't see it as much from Frank Kessié. And I saw reports that Ange Postecoglou is happy to move off players because he wants to be able to have more technically sound, creative players. Frank isn't that, and that's my only worry. Now, don't get me wrong, we would be able to afford that deal, not an issue. 20 million euros, 15 million pounds, somewhere in there. Yeah, fine, not an issue. We'd have the money for that. Would he improve that midfield area? Yes. In terms of the depth, absolutely. Not massively, though. Not massively. I'm going to wait and see what comes out about the Frank Kessié situation. As you know, Spurs are normally a Monday to Friday 9 to 5 lot, so you're not really probably going to hear too much over the weekend about him. But let's jump into a departure, Sergio Reguilon. So Sergio Reguilon obviously spent last year out on loan at Atletico Madrid. Didn't really set the world alight. We talked, obviously, Celta Vigo sort of keeping an eye on him. And teams in Spain basically keeping an eye on Sergio Reguilon. Well, this came out this morning, and then Romano's added to it. So, this came out this morning, and it said that Real Sociedad are considering a move for Tottenham Hotspur fullback Sergio Reguilon to reinforce their left flank. So that was the first thing that came out. Then Romano came out and said that Real Sociedad have genuine interest in Sergio Reguilon. He is one of the options as the new left back. Deal not advanced yet with Tottenham. Early stages as of now. So, we're having talks. That's the start. That is a start. And I don't see Sergio Reguilon fetching you 15, 20 million euros. I see him fetching you maybe 10 million euros. Potentially, it might be a deal where you loan with an obligation to buy. I can kind of see potentially that deal coming along. For me, I would say, look, £5 million, maybe 7.5 million euros. Let him go. Make sure that Real Sociedad is taking his wages as well. Don't forget, that's a big thing. Take his wages, we get a few quid in the bank account, and we go, look, right, he's gone. Sanchez is I'm not going to say Sanchez is basically gone, but Sanchez will be gone. You're going to get about sort of 10 million out of him, 10 million for Winksy. Something like 27.5 million on those three. Great, right, that's 3 gone. Loads of money saved on wages as well when you think of the wages those 3 were on together. We've got to keep doing it now. But I like the move for Sergio. I think it was a good move for Sergio. Obviously, very comfortable back in Spain. I think it would suit the style. I think it's one of the things we shouldn't be outpricing Sociedad here. I think we should work within our means, knowing that Sociedad aren't going to have 30 million spend on Sociedad. Reguilon, there you go. Third time's charm. We should be looking at as look, he has interest. Maybe it's a bit of a market. What are they offering? They're going to offer 5 million euros. Lads, can you stretch to 10? Could you? Meet somewhere like, here you go, 7.5, 8 million euros. Perfect. Not a problem. Take his wages. Have at it. All right. Hopefully that's a deal that can kind of get moved on quickly. I think it's important that we now really start to get the squad trimmed down. And now we're back from tour, I do expect this whole process of ins and outs to speed up. I think Scott Munn hopefully will come in because Paratici obviously has been known to be someone that struggles to get players away and out of the door. Levy obviously sometimes says, that player's worth 5 million, I want 50 million, that style. I think hopefully Scott Munn comes in and goes, look, if we just move them, we save the money, we can reinvest it into squad players that we're going to really want, and we're going to give Ange a fighting opportunity. And that's all Ange needs, is a fighting opportunity. But guys, that's the end of the video. I'll have another one out a little bit later on with some updates as well around some other players. Just want to do a little bit more research. That's all on it, okay? Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Hit in the comment section. Frank Kessié, would he be your guy for the midfield situation if departures happen? You can see what's coming in the second video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, lads.